Welcome to the GLAC Studios oil painting tutorial. I'm Gomati Sivasankaran. We are in the first class of this 40 by 50 centimeter oil on canvas painting called Dhana Lakshmi. We are getting into this series of paintings. So this is not just one painting. There are other sessions also that you will get to see. 8 different paintings of Lakshmi, 8 different forms of Lakshmi that we have done in this set of videos, and this particular one that you have chosen is about one of those forms, that is Dhana Lakshmi. We are going to work on a 40 by 50 centimeter canvas, and this is the picture that we are going to start working with. Who is Dhana Lakshmi? Let's first understand that and then get into the planning. That is the very important crux of a painting. That's what we are going to cover in today's session. But before we get to understand who is she and what exactly are we doing, I would like to take you back to my basic session that is about approximately 2 hours of videos that I have made that will help you understand the basics of oil painting, understanding canvases, understanding different brands of colors and brushes, and how do you work with all of them, and such. And also, we have covered specifically how I choose multiple references, because by now, if you have seen my videos already, you would have understood that I work with a combination of references, and I try to bridge old with new or historical with the current. Yeah, and in a manner I try to create positive social impact related paintings. And this particular painting, like the other 7 paintings that are being done in video recording, is about celebrate diversity. Again, we are using images of little girls from different continents, so different cultures and walks of life, as references for us to work on each and every painting. So this is celebrating diversity, at the same time celebrating this amazing empowered women goddesses. Yeah, and this particular goddess that you have chosen to work with is called Dhana Lakshmi. Who's Dhana Lakshmi? Dhana means money, wealth, treasure, anything. Yeah. Dhana Lakshmi is someone that's going to give you money. Yeah. Is that simple? Ah ha ha. No. The way we need to understand this, the Lakshmi, the forms of Lakshmi, when you Google search the word Lakshmi or Goddess Lakshmi, you will most commonly see those, adjectives: wealth, prosperity, money, treasure, good health, abundance, and such. Yes, they do attract, but it's not that, we just blindly pray or blindly, believe. The understanding is that these are empowered women. When we understand and respect them and focus our energies towards some positivity, we start attaining that we need in our life, if whether it is knowledge, whether it is success, whether it is having a good family, or whether it is money, good health, or prosperity in terms of food, success in the warfare or something, anything. So this particular Lakshmi is about that, and it's Dhana Lakshmi. Let's look at the picture in detail. I am going to share the screen right away so you are able to see who are we going to work with, what kind of images are we going to work with. So this is it. This is the image that is also available for you in the links in the description or reference. Dhana Lakshmi picture is, yeah, it's commonly available in when you Google search, and I have also started doing that Google search and picked up one of those pictures that are clear for me to work with. Simple. So I'm thinking in the terms of people who are starting new and are only taking references from here and there. How are they thinking? And I'm trying to build the tutorials accordingly. And that's exactly what I have done here. So that's one common combination. This is this is the picture that we are going to work with. That is the superstructure we are going to work with. I will always be using the term superstructure and details very frequently in my lessons. Pay attention to that. Why do we call it a superstructure? The reason is that I'm going to use the key components. So she's got all this, the vessel that is flowing with gold. There is the lotus flower on which she is seated. She's wearing this nice jewelry, maybe, and all the crown and all the elements. So she's got four hands. All these things are superstructures. So it can be developed in a slightly different manner. The colors can be different, the proportion can be different. So it's not that we are going to do a copy of this, we are going to adapt this to our requirement. That's why I call it a superstructure. When I show you the detail of what exactly we are going to do, we will also get to see why this is the superstructure and not the detail. Hmm? And you see that I have it in a black and white form also. Why that? That's a very simplest way that we can um, boil down all these zillion colors that are flowing through and say this is where the depth is and this is how the dimension is, and easily focus. And this is a very good exercise to work in black and white, or to understand things in black and white, to be able to understand tonalities and depths very well, especially in the starting stage. Also it's a good practice. Doesn't matter what stage you are. um, I feel very, very comfortable having a black and white image with me. So that is the superstructure. Then there is the face. Ah, we have this detail. That's how she's going to look. So DhanaLakshmi, our DhanaLakshmi in our painting is going to look like this small little girl, pretty little girl, very bright and so happy. Yes, the smile, and I really like this picture. Like I said, I have chosen pictures of girls from different continents for each of the paintings, each of the 8 paintings. And this painting I have chosen, I think this is the first one I have chosen for with an Indian origin girl as the key personality. Yeah, the others are all different countries. Yeah, we have Australian, we have a Danish child, we have another European kid, American kid, Australian kid, and then also an African origin. I also remember choosing a mixed origin baby girl's picture as well. So this one is an Indian face. Um, and when you look at this image, of course, she must be 5 years old, 6 years old, I do not know, but she's a little girl, obviously. Then what is the challenge? When we work on this image of a little girl as the face, then we'll have to readjust and rework on the body types to fit in that, she must look like a small little girl and it not like a woman. Yes, that's going to be the challenge that's exactly why I said it's going to be a superstructure and not a copy. We will use the framework, but we will adapt it, the size of the hand, and the overall body, and the way she's seated. Everything will look slightly kiddish or slightly, like a little girl. So that's exactly what we are going to do about it. So I liked all that, and I chose another additional picture of Dhana Lakshmi as another reference. I like this, not because of any other key element. I just like the idea of the vessels with the gold showering on her here. and that's an additional one. I liked it and I thought of keeping it with me. Maybe we will use this idea when we are done with the picture as such, so we could, use the background to, look slightly different. This background is, I like this background, but I do not want a rocky kind of background. A wall background. A wall is also showing you kind of, like a stopping point. I want something open like a sky or something. I haven't really decided on that. So I'm sure that I'm going to shift the background, and whatever it is, I would like this component also to come. So I just kept in mind, and I put this reference also in here. So that's exactly what we are going to work with. Sounds interesting. A lot of components are really going to be playing out while we are working on this painting. So every session is going to be thrilling for you to work with. I can promise you that. With that, I think we should get on to the planning, real planning of this painting. How do we plan? And for that, I am bringing this camera to the front. So you see that I have printed off all the same, very same material that you saw on my laptop. You also now see it here in the printed form in an A4 sheet. I have printed it out so I can do the gridding, and with the help of the grid, I will be able to move this superstructure and also the detail of the baby girl into my canvas step by step. So that's exactly what we are going to do. All these complexities that you have listened to and you're just, it's running in your head. How am I going to achieve this? That is exactly why I have put in these classes in a structural manner, so you can follow step by step and achieve this result of complexity. Play around with your creativity in spite of certain restrictions that you have to follow. Right. So I'm going to write down my canvas size here. My canvas size, and that's something we discussed in our basic session, is 40 by 50 centimeter. This is the breadth, and I call this the length because we are going to be placing it vertically, and I would like to be divided like the 40 centimeter divided by 4 and 50 centimeter divided by 5. Why? I will get a 10 by 10 grid. I will be able to create grids in 10 by 10 size in my canvas. Then I will prefer that the breadth of this picture can be divided by 4. The length of the picture can be divided by 5 to get to what we are going to do here in the canvas. Multiples of 4. Then I'm looking at a multiple of 4 here. I get 12. That's a good number. We can work with that. Let's do a 12 centimeter line. Divide that by 4, then we get 3 centimeter blocks. Nice. That's a 3, 3, 3, and 3. Let me do that also here. I'm just gonna do a line to see where the starting point is here. Yeah, that's the 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters, and 3 centimeters. So I think I can draw this vertical lines first to throw the grids, and this I'm doing it in a blue colored pen, and then I'm going to scan this. So you will, when you see this video, when you go to the description or the reference, you will be able to find the very same paper in a PDF form for you to download. So if you do not want to create the grids yourself and you want to follow what I have done, you can also download this and use it. But I would definitely recommend you to try doing this yourself to feel comfortable, or maybe if you want to have it in different size grids, also it's a good idea. It's your choice. Yeah. So right now I'm going to do a 15 centimeter blocking here. So that's a 0, and 15 divided by 5, again we have 3 centimeter. Oh, sorry, that was wrong. Not supposed to be here. Okay, 9 and 12, and then the 15 is right here. Good. So I have that. These are 3 centimeter blocks here. 3, which means we are going to leave out a little bit. So we have to adjust things accordingly. We are leaving out the gold plate. Oh, no, no, no. We want the gold. So we're going to adjust. So that means, yeah, that's exactly why I said it's a superstructure, not the exact copy. We need to be prepared to make adjustments, make amendments to what we see here. So right here, okay, see this. So that's exactly where the grids are. We'll adjust the size of the flowers so that we are able to bring in this plate full of gold into our painting. Okay, so I am marking this as A, B, C, and D. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it will help us to talk to each other. Okay, when I say that I'm going to adjust the lotus flower, I would like to bring it up from the row 5 through to row 4. And I also imagine this is a woman, and when we draw the picture of this little girl, we'll have the body also shaped a little smaller than the size, and we would be able to accommodate a little bit, bringing the flower slightly above to from row 5 through row 4. That's why I said the row numbers really help and the column numbers help. And we will bring the plate also back in here, so we are not missing out anything. Yeah. That's exactly what we are going to do with this superstructure idea. So it's 3 by 3 centimeter grids. When we transport it or extrapolate it or zoom it into our 40 by 50 centimeter canvas, we would be doing that into a 10 to 10 by 10 centimeter grids out here. Yes, that is planned. This we do not need to work on in making grids, because we're just going to take some of this component at the end of it when we are done with the real work. So nothing to worry about it. Let's look at the girl's picture. Nice. I want this also. This is a detail. This is not going to be a superstructure, and I want it to be exact. So I'm taking a 10 centimeter block, 10 by 10 centimeter. Remember, we used this 10 by 10 centimeter gridding idea for our superstructure. So this will somewhere fit in, but this is going to be 2 centimeter grids. So it's going to be tiny grids. Huh? So it will help you, especially if you are not so familiar with drawing images, close to this or close to reality. Then it helps that you have smaller grids. So again, right. So that's my gridding here on the vertical plane. 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Let's do the horizontal. 10 centimeter blocks, and I'm just looking at, okay, I think it really, her chin, up to her chin, it fits in perfectly here. To take, I think we can take this. 2, 4, 6, and 8. Nice. That's exactly where we stop. We will make some adjustments to this on the sides because there is a crown or she's wearing a kind of jewelry, but we will adapt it also. Yeah, we'll try to make sure that the face, the innocence, the beauty of this child is retained when we work on the same in our canvas. So again, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Let me call this A, B, C, D, and E, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. This is a 10 by 10 centimeter detail. Yeah, that's a superstructure, and this is a detail. Yes, good. So this is exactly what we have done for today's lesson. Today's lesson was about planning and how to take this forward. And we will continue this in the next session. You will be able to see this actually happening. Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race, and we will succeed with DhanaLakshmi as well. Yes. So let's summarize what we have done in our session today. Today's session was about understanding who DhanaLakshmi is and the key pictures that we have selected for the purpose of this painting, trying to understand that. And also we have graded the superstructure picture into a 3 by 3 centimeter grids in our A4 size paper. So this can be extrapolated or expanded or zoomed into our 40 by 50 centimeter canvas using 10 by 10 centimeter grids. Yeah, when we draw the grids in the next class, you will get to see this also coming into reality. Yeah, we have an additional picture. We don't need to work on the grids or strategize too much because we are going to just take some nice inputs from this particular picture, nothing else. So we'll keep that aside. And then we also have the picture of a little girl that is converted into a 2 by 2 centimeter grid, helping us to build this face so close to this face as possible in our painting. The challenge that we will have is that we'll have to adapt the body and the hand overall image of the superstructure to this to align with the age of this little girl. That's exactly what we are going to be working on in the upcoming sessions. Looking forward to an amazing set of classes to work with you. I'm excited and I'm sure you're also thrilled to work on this project. Welcome you again. Thank you for watching this, and I wish you all the very best for this. Stay blessed, stay happy, stay healthy. Let's meet up in the next class. Bye bye.